Hi, I'm Aurora Buffington, exercise physiologist here at the Hollywood Recreation Center. We live in a three-dimensional world, and as such, our body moves along three different planes. Ensuring that our workouts include movements from all three planes will help reduce the risk of injury whenever we perform activities of daily living. The three planes of motion include the sagittal, frontal, and transverse planes. Today, Emily will help us understand the planes of motion by demonstrating some common movements and exercises. If we were to cut Emily in half, creating a left and a right side, that would be demonstrating the sagittal plane. Movement occurring in the sagittal plane is forward and backwards, and includes flexion, where the angle of a joint decreases, and extension, which is the opposite and increases the angle of the joint. Most exercises work along this plane. For example, lunges, bicep curls, and walking or running, to name a few. Now, if we created a line that split Emily into front and backward halves, we would have the frontal plane. Movement occurring in the frontal plane is in a side-to-side motion, such as is seen in abduction, where movement is away from the midline, and adduction, which is opposite and towards the midline. Some examples of exercises in the frontal plane include side leg lifts or lateral hops, lateral dumbbell raises, jumping jacks, and grapevines. Finally, if we created a line that cut Emily into a top and a bottom half across her waist, that would be the transverse plane. Movement taking place in the transverse plane is rotational, and this is probably the most challenging plane of motion to perform exercises in because it is often neglected. Examples of exercise in the transverse plane include wood chops, medicine ball twists, rotating knee lifts, and cross punches such as those seen in kickboxing. You can challenge yourself further by combining movement from different planes into one exercise, such as rotating lunges or slow motion bicycles. You'll always want to start with slower motions to help you learn proper form. An excellent exercise that incorporates all three planes of motion is through yoga classes, which are offered at many Clark County Parks and Recreation Centers. At Clark County Parks and Recreation facilities, you'll find equipment and classes taught by instructors that can help you meet your goals and incorporate all three planes of motion. Well, that's all for now. I'm Aurora Buffington, encouraging you to move more and use all three planes of motion by visiting a Clark County Parks and Recreation Center near you, where fitness happens.